Howdy folks, Jameson here from Big Mook's Forge. In this video, we're going to bury treasure like a pirate. And we're going to learn how to craft a shovel and then use it to hide our loot from bandits and raiders.
Big Mook's Forge.
You may be asking yourself, why would you bury loot? Well, my answer to that question is lots of reasons. Sometimes you find tons of loot, but don't have the carrying capacity to get it all back to your base. So, you could create a stash in a location near where you're looting so you can continue looting and then shuttle all your stuff to your base once you've picked the place clean. You can also create stashes near your base. Instead of putting all your eggs in one basket, you can spread your loot out a little. That way, if your base gets raided, you're not wiped out completely. Okay, now we're going to need a shovel to get started. To craft the shovel, you're going to need a metal sheet and a wood stick. The metal sheets can be found in the old wrecked vehicles you see all over the map. I generally have better luck finding them in the vans. The wood sticks are the same wood sticks you've already been making bows and arrows out of. Now drop both items in the Discovery tab to discover the recipe. If you plan on making a shovel, it's better to make it sooner rather than later because the materials to make the shovel weigh 110 while the shovel itself only weighs 50. Once you've crafted your shovel, the next step is to find a suitable location for your stash. Now I look for places where the ground is already uneven so that the mountain doesn't stand out too much. I also try to use vegetation to conceal my stash. The absolute most important thing is that you remember where your stash is. You could say, okay, it's next to the first rock northwest from my base. Or you could even draw your own treasure map. The easiest method, I think, is to use the \LOC command and then take a screenshot of the coordinates. Once you've found a good spot, make sure nobody's watching you, and then right-click on the shovel in your inventory and select Dig. This will bring up a mound of dirt that you can move around by looking and or walking around. When it's glowing red, you can't place it. And when it turns green, go ahead and left-click to place. Now once you place your stash, your shovel is consumed. If you cancel placement at any time, your shovel is not consumed. Now, you can open it just like any other container, and you're able to move your items back and forth between the stash and your inventory. Now whenever you go to your stash, make sure nobody's following you so they don't steal your stuff when you're gone. And if you play on a PvP server, make sure not to stand around out in the open too long fussing with your inventory and get yourself killed. In fact, it's best to go ahead and prone out and keep a low profile. Now if this guide's been useful to you, please give me a thumbs up. And if you got any questions or comments, go ahead and let me know down below. Now that's all I got for you folks today. Y'all come on back and see it.
You'll follow, Mook.